All right. Did a bit of homework in between the little break here, and hopefully, this next episode won't completely wreck me. As starting out, probably not as much, but it might, just because of how the last episode ended. That was a trip and a half. So I'll be continuing. I'm not going to do the recap because I think they may do the recap at the beginning anyways, and then I can talk about what I've witnessed later on. But there's a lot of journal to cover, so I'll be reading a good bit before continuing on the game, because obviously, well, maybe not as obvious, but like Max's thoughts of the whole situation really shed a lot of light onto possible decisions I can make with her, and the fact that the more I play this game, the more I realize that you really need to put yourself out there and talk to every character to get every, puzzle piece put together. Granted, I play like I play like myself, and it's interesting how this game is kind of stretching the social muscle, so to speak, in regards to talking to other people and just hearing their stories out. And the little indications of this will change the outcome of a later event, that's interesting. But anyway, enough pre-talk. Let's just get into this. Also, heads up on some musical moments after the stream.
Previously on Life is Strange.
Never mind.
Whoa.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Let's talk about your superpower.
What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me!
Not now. It won't work.
I know this isn't pleasant for any of us. Miss Coffee, please, tell us everything.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise.
That's Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
Calm yourself, alright? It was a gift.
Max, we have to find Rachel soon.
Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Welcome to my domain. Let's find what we want and beat it.
Max, you better come check out these files.
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it. Listen, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than a friend.
I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
No, you don't.
Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? Ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
This is totally fucked up. What else have I changed?
Max Caulfield. Hold on. Chloe, you have a visitor.
And here we are! The aftermath of a decision. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions with decision will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. Yeah, I guess so. Yes, let's. Frankly, I'll only be playing for an hour, and that's not gonna cover everything. So, I've noticed that each episode is like 2 streams, 2 hours, or give or take 2 hours long. Dark room. By the way, those mounds on the beach, those are beached whales. Oh god. Yeah, beached whales. Those are actually, that's really dangerous to keep them out there, because they blow up.
It's
Dude, that's fine.
weird
Oh,
hanging
hold
out
up.
with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done. And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper. That's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Well, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue. Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad. I kind of know how they feel. At least, I'm alive here with you.
Can we have a recording of that?
You're a real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
Are you okay to talk about the accident?
We never actually have, huh? There's not much to say. Some prick in an SUV cut me off and I flew into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm just happy I did get to see you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
You mean Rachel Amber? When was the last time you talked to her?
Never. I just read about her in the news. I didn't even know her name. You did?
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
So that still happened in this timeline. Don't worry about the lag. I have the chat on my phone, so if it doesn't show up on the screen, I can still see it on my phone. So I will still be able to react to you, even if it, it doesn't show up there. Let's see. It might be.
It might be, but I'd like to think we can still change things for the better.
I'd like to think that too, but I don't have much hope these days.
I know things seem out of control, but as long as we're together, I don't feel afraid.
Hanging out with you makes me feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
Listen, Chloe, I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. That was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate that word, no offense.
None taken.
My reactions will probably be late too. Also, this is pretty heavy for a starting scene. Can we go back and change time again? Because I don't like this timeline. I mean, the beached whales, the snow, and the eclipse haven't changed. I guess that affects all the timelines. Now that I'm thinking in timelines, but like, let's not be here, my dude. Because technically Max is in a different Max's body. This is not her world. This is not her life.
Oh, it's a pretty high-tech lair.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me. I know it's hard for them.
They're grateful you're here with them.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me. Pathetic, I know.
Chloe, you're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive, when you don't even have to be.
Trust me, I still get my rage on. Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I, need to get my drink on. Can you bring me some water?
Alright. That's not... How do I... Here we go. This is it. Okay. Yeah, I think I had more than a week to think about it, just because school came and I didn't even stream last week. So, it's been 2 weeks since I played Life is Strange. And, 2 weeks since I played Final Fantasy 7. But, like... Damn! So, anyway, we have to... Oh, these are new journal entries. Oh. So this, because this is a new timeline, this is a new journal. September 4th, 2013, so much to do. I wish I could slow down time, especially to register all the cool things that have happened since I am back in Arcadia. Blackwell rules. September 21st, yes, I'm older, and thanks to Vic and Nathan, I'm now a bit more fashionable too. They surprised me with the most beautiful strop pork pie hat, wrapped up furoshiki style. Best birthday party ever. Also drunkest. I can't sleep. October 4th. Dear Diary, remember me? Busy Max. Busy. Can't write now. Must shoot. Must live. Must befriend. Should rekindle with Chloe too. But must vortex first. Party time. This is not the same Chloe. This is a different Chloe. I meant, no, not Chloe. This is a different Max. Max. And you remember, her name is Max. This is not the same Max. So, in this new timeline, we need to take more pictures. Chrysalis, Darkroom. Here are the files from the previous ones. Ooh, these are a lot of messages to really... Look at that. Hey Max, it's a shame that you hang out with those people. I thought you were different. Alyssa, I saw you throw that TP at me. OMG, I was not aiming at you, I swear. Don't do that again. Who is this Chloe? Hey Mac, hello Max, this is William. If you want to contact Chloe, you can use this number. She would love to hear from you. Hope to see you. Hey Chloe, Maxine here. I know it's been a while. I just want to let you know that I'm going to Blackwell Academy now. Hope this is still your number. Max is back. Max is back. Blackwell, that is so awesome. You rule. This is the ball we can hang again. So yes, this is still my number. Cool. I've got a homework, but we'll get together soon. Don't tease me. It's been too long. I know. I'll see you soon. Mom. Happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you brought it to us. Maxine, this is your room. We need to talk about about some of your bills. Are you there? Yes, give me some time to answer. I can't text in every class. Some teachers get super pissed when we use your phone. People use their phones. Yeah, it's because it's super rude. And please don't be snippy. Sorry, long day of homework. You're not the only one. And that's why we're wondering if you need to spend so much. We want you to have everything you need, but your scholarship doesn't cover everything. You said I could use your credit card when I need it. I only bought film, not a camera. Maybe it's time to go digital. I'll call you later. I have to go. Don't pout. Love you. Hey, honey, I hope we didn't forget to water the plant we gave you, but don't drown it either, Mommy. It's like I restarted in a new timeline. Yo, Max, you around? In the dark room, developing shots for the contest. Sweet. So no 2 whales for you. Not yet. I'll see you guys later, though. Peace out. What is this world? What is this universe? Max, thanks again for taking me to see my mom. I think she wants you for a daughter instead of me. I think not. Your mom is a badass like you. Yeah, right, I cried like a bitch. So did I. You just didn't see me. It's okay to cry. It gets old. My stupid phone is about to die, so call me back. It's interesting because now we can see these people that we vilified as people. Max, you busy, girl? Avoiding homework as usual. I told you to help out. You never let me help. Okay, drama. Stop. And you helped me by caring. I do try. By the way, I scored that killer bud from you-know-who, FYI. Save me a bowl. Gotta bounce. Talk to you later. Come by my room tonight. Wow.
Oh, the snow dough. I guess not everything changed.
A lot changed. What are you talking about?
Snow globes are taking over.
Because she can't visit anywhere. She can't go anywhere.
I still can't believe I put Chloe in that chair.
Technically, it's not your fault because this is a different timeline, but
sure looks lonely. It's nice my parents sent a card at least. I wonder who this is. Kind of a generic card.
I'm so sorry for what happened. Know that I am here for you. If you need anything, I'll help you feel better, and I hope to see you again. Megan.
I wasn't very available to Chloe. Real nice.
Know that I'm thinking of you. I also feel something writing shit like that. Hope you are well. Sit around. Your life is so different now, and I don't want that to get in the way of your friendship. Yes, I haven't been around lately, but that will change soon. I hope you are well.
At least
Bye-bye.
I sent road trip selfies to Chloe. I'm sure that made her feel great. I should offer to put makeup on for Chloe. Not that I can, but it would be fun. Whoa, Chloe can totally control her computer. It's so great people get this high-tech help. That is so incredible. And she can browse cat videos on the web. There's the old Chloe. Chloe is still a punk at heart. But she can't stage dive anymore. That's so cool that Chloe has made friends online.
Huh.
Man, Joyce and William built a whole new bathroom for Chloe. They're so great. Hello, Chloe. She likes fluffy animals now. Oh man. She has to use that ventilator just to breathe. At least Chloe doesn't weigh that much. Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood? She can't even feel the grass now. That's a serious heat lamp.
Okay then, well.
Instead of handing Chloe a bong, I'm feeding her water. Did I give her a choice?
Did you though?
That must be her mighty morphine machine. No more bongs for her. Drink up, Buttercup.
So sad.
Oh man. No wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I could punch your face right now. A podcast? Dude, I am a pod in a cast. boring.
Ouch.
She's
It
clever.
was just a thought.
I know you're just trying to help.
Yeah, that's become a bad habit of mine.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
In another timeline. Sunrise,
To me,
sunset.
it seems like yesterday we were little brats here, watching Power Rangers and destroying the kitchen.
Oh my god. We covered everything in flour. Even my parents.
That was so hilarious.
But a long time ago. You're the only person that I grew up with who visits me. As you can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
Right.
Which friends did you hang out with the most?
Megan Weaver, but you don't know her. She was cool. But after my accident, she was too cool for school.
I know I wasn't around much. No excuses, I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
How? Dude, you're not Supermax. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you.
Tell her about the
That's
time.
what my parents are for.
I know this is a dumb question, but... Are you lonely here?
Yes, dumb question. I don't mind being alone. I can't exactly go party like a rock star, though. Or get in any teen trouble with the folks.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
Can they pay all the bills?
No way. They keep the numbers away from me, but it doesn't take much research to find out I'm costing my parents almost $1 million a year.
Chloe, you're priceless. No pun intended.
You're such a geek. That's why I love you. Of course, I know a geek when I be one. See, I'm practically a human entertainment system. It would be sweet to chill out together and watch a movie like when you'd spend the night at my house.
What do you want to watch?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade Runner mood. I always cry at the end. Plus, you know I always wanted to have cool colored bangs like Chris.
I know. You would look incredible with blue hair. Now let's get this show on the road. And you better not fall asleep on me like you always do when you watch movies.
I remember, Max. Swear I won't fall asleep. Not
gonna
when
fall
you're
asleep.
here. Not yet.
Is that a euphemism for death? Search.
Here's the DVD. Oh my god. I made that mix for her when we were 12.
Pirate power.
Now we have a movie night.
Unless they actually put audio from the Blade Runner, this might be muted. Okay, cool. They didn't continue on with the movie part, but... What'd be crazy is if Chloe died. Like right there. That would be too much. Oh.
I cannot believe you fell asleep so fast. How dare you?
I know you were beat down after the day with me, and Blade Runner is a pretty dreamy movie to watch at night. Do you think Deckard is a replicant? Sorry, I can see you're not wide awake like me.
No, I'm sorry I crashed so hard. Were you okay?
I do have a mother and father when you're not falling asleep on me. You are a bitch in the morning. It's the company I keep. Yesterday was such a blast.
It was great seeing you.
I know things were different when we were just dorky kids, but being with you made me feel like when we were little pirates, jumping and running through the forests again. It meant a lot to me just to chill out with you and bullshit. Fuck. I'm getting my regular head pains. Can you, pretty please, go upstairs and get my morphine injector in the bathroom?
Morphine injector?
It's total Star Trek shit. You can't even see the needle. Seriously, I need it. My parents keep the swag upstairs because they think I can't get to it. But you can, Max. Like a pirate, right?
I'm on it, Chloe.
Uh-oh, she's addicted to morphine.
Damn. This is just for Chloe's basic supplies.
Damn, $8,587. Life power.
Bonjour. That's great they finally went to Paris.
Should I just say, dear sir?
I got a text. Come by my room tonight. Ethan, cool. Just want to make sure since you walked away so fast. Nathan was worried too. You want to talk? Hit me up, okay? Thanks for your man. Just tell me, okay? Silence. So if you want to talk, my door's open. Love you. That's interesting. TV. Right?
To think that our destiny is linked to goddamn car keys. They might get their own home taken away because of medical bills. That's terrible. These whales are just a preview of the tornado to come. And the Prescott Foundation? Jesus.
Where should I? Let's see. Arcadia Bay Beacon beached angels looking for the whales. Whereas the shores of Arcadia Bay once acted as a lovely gateway to the Pacific and beyond, now locals and tourists face the sad, surreal image of gray whales that inexplicably swam to land, and to their doom. The whale pods were spotted early in the morning on Wednesday, October 9th. Within a few hours, at least a dozen were dead on the shore. Small footage does not reveal any unusual ocean conditions or excessive pollution. Meanwhile, ecologists and marine biologists from across the country are carefully studying samples from the whales in the environment. Prescott Foundation has vowed to provide extra research funds given the local scope of the eco-mystery.
Rachel Amber is even missing in this reality. I guess I can't change everything.
Search for popular teen continues. Blackmore honors that Rachel Amber has not been seen for over 6 months. She and her family and friends have only intensified the search for the 18-year-old Arcadia Bay resident. Police and FBI have few leads and little information in the case, which just caught the entrance of national reality show Where Did They Go? The Amber family has offered a reward for any information leading to the whereabouts of their daughter. For any more details. Okay.
Hey, William. Am I bothering you?
Why, yes, Max. I love going through bills. Kidding. How can you bother me? I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. You look exactly the same. It's so cool.
Good. Or I'd be scared if I didn't look like me. Of course, you seem more adult now. So what's on your mind?
Okay, honestly, I think it's morphing addiction. Because well, actually, I wouldn't know. I don't know how Chloe feels. I don't know how it is to be in that situation. You know? I could speculate. I can guess. You know, I can go with the gut feeling I have inside me, but I honestly don't know. Maybe, maybe not. You know, only more information can really tell me that.
Being around you and Joyce again is So nostalgic.
Very old school, as they say. I think it's great for Chloe to see you. Makes Joyce happy, too. So, it's not all bad news in Arcadia Bay. Or is it?
What do you think is going on with all of this crazy weather and animals dying?
Nobody knows, right? It is Nostradamus type shit, pardon my French. But all I actually care about now is Chloe and Joyce. My family.
The Prescott family might be bad news. What do you think about them?
Evil. Next question?
Sounds like you know them well.
More than I want to. But Joyce has to work for those greedy bastards at Pan Estates. I don't even like to think about it.
Yeah.
I was reading about that missing girl. Rachel Amber.
Oh, yeah, she went to Blackwell, right? Oh, poor thing. That's a real nightmare for a family. I get scared thinking about Chloe and that we might lose her someday.
Chloe?
I don't know how to say this, but I'm truly sorry about what happened to Chloe.
Me too. All it takes is a few minutes to change a girl's whole life. But she's alive. She's been a trooper.
Is she mad at me for not staying in touch? She should be. I have no excuse.
She was disappointed, but she knows you care. And I know how hard it is to process all this. It's taken us years.
William, I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'll always be here for Chloe. Always.
I know you will, Max.
Through
I was
time and
impressed by
space.
Chloe's room and all the high-tech equipment.
You should be. We could buy a few mansions for what it all costs. The insurance helps, but I don't know, Max.
I know it must be hard on you guys, financially.
These bills are more like crushing. We have to mortgage our home, and that's pretty scary. But we'll get through it. Price is always right. Get it? No?
So you finally made it to Paris.
Oui, as they say. Not me, because I can't speak French. But it was a great experience, especially for Chloe.
I can see her loving it there. You guys rock for going on a family adventure like that.
She talked about going to school there, but that's not practical anymore. It's not fair, Max.
I have to go see if Chloe needs anything. It was so great talking with you again.
You act like it's the last time. And please, keep me from these bills whenever you want.
Because last time it was the last time.
Choice is a food coupon boss. No change to spare anymore. Now it's back to cookies.
I see pictures? No. Door.
They're drowning in debt just to take care of their daughter. Such bullshit.
$1,250 per week.
They're drowning in debt just to take care of their daughter. Such bullshit. Joyce and William never had a garage sale before.
Can we just please change the timeline?
Chloe's door doesn't have a warning anymore.
Damn.
Too bad Joyce and William can't get any help from the Prescott Foundation.
Dear Joyce, thank you for keeping me updated on Chloe's condition. I can only imagine the struggle you and William are going through. I'm so sorry that I can't help you with the line at this time. Like everyone else, I'm underwater with my own medical bills. Please give Chloe a hug. My best wishes.
They bought crutches for Chloe, hoping she might walk again.
But she's paralyzed.
Toys? I kinda wanna open this and see what's in here.
Do it.
Shoes. Chloe always did love stomping around in her boots. I never heard much about William's brother.
Hi, Bill. Sorry for not staying in touch since the accident. Work has been piling up and I've been sent to Salt Lake City to oversee a new parking lot. You have to go where the work is these days. I wish I could have sent you a bigger check, but you know the story. Money's nobody's favorite thing. Maybe I'll see you next spring for a visit. Kiss Chloe and Joyce for me. Hang in there, Billy. Your brother, Aaron. Hold up, before I sit.
I guess we stopped growing up together. At least we never had to hide from step-douche. A blue butterfly? I'm sure this is a total coincidence.
Nope. Butterfly effect. Anyway, let's sit.
I'm still overwhelmed by this new reality. And I feel so guilty for putting Chloe and her family through this.
What about the alternative?
I could give Chloe the choice of keeping William alive, but that would be cruel. But then I see that they're a family again. Who am I to judge?
Nothing.
Nothing here. It's cool that Chloe uses natural medicine too. Here it is. I never thought I'd be delivering morphine to my best friend. How's it going, Time Tripper? It's funny. I think I look older.
That's because you keep messing with time.
It's all about you, Arcadia Bay, isn't it?
Oh, Max, it is so nice to have you around.
Oh no. I didn't realize how bad Chloe's injury really was.
So she's dying. Let me read it. Arcadia Bay Spinal Center. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Price, as we discussed last week, Chloe's respiratory system is showing signs of rapid weakening. This accounts for her recent anemia and loss of breath. As a doctor, I am committed to her well-being, but I want you to understand the reality that respiratory failure is common in people with severe spinal injuries. Your daughter is one of the bravest, strongest patients I've ever had, and I'm proud to be working with her. I just want you as parents to prepare for any and all possibility. I believe Chloe should also be made aware of her changing condition. If you would like to discuss this further, you have my contact information. Best, Dr. Anton Fibes. She's dying.
Joyce is already a supermom. Joyce used to hate smokers in the diner.
Yeah, with her daughter dying.
Good morning, Max. Oh, you and Chloe are so much quieter now than when you were kids.
I remember. It's nice waking up in your house again.
Oh, William and I love it. Finally seeing you and Chloe together after all these years. After the accident.
How are you doing, Joyce?
I'm doing the best I can, Max. I won't lie, it's difficult, but nobody said life was easy here in Arcadia Bay.
Plus, you guys have to work, too.
Bill and I have no time for ourselves. We're working more than we're living. I even had to take a part-time gig at Pan Estates. Ugh.
Do you know the Prescotts?
I know that Sean Prescott won't be happy until he owns everything in Arcadia Bay. Stay away from his son, Nathan.
So, what do you think is going on here with all of this eco-havoc?
Maybe
It really
Arcadia Bay
does.
just wants to be left alone. I know the feeling. Honestly, I don't give a shit about too much outside our house.
I don't blame you, Joyce.
Except now we have dead birds and beach whales outside our front door. So maybe I should care, for Chloe's sake.
It really does feel like a bad dream, except in this case, it's a reality, you know, a what if. I'm still waiting for her to change things back. But if I am stuck in this timeline, I need to learn as much information as possible.
Do you know somebody named David Madsen? He, might hang out at the Two Whales.
Well, that was random. Yeah, he's a bus driver. He comes in sometimes. Cute, quiet. Why?
Oh, I was just curious.
You always were. Nice to see that everything doesn't change.
Let's go to William.
I have to tell you how much I love seeing you and William together again.
He's
Again?
been such a hero through all this.
Keyword again.
Chloe and I, lucky to have him.
Is William still the same? After everything that's happened?
Obviously
For
not.
better and for worse. But always for the better. I never thought I'd love a man so much I can't imagine life without him. It sounds corny, I know.
You
But there
rule,
is a
Joyce.
different reality.
Shit. Things would be different if I did. I like how you think, kid.
I wish I was a better friend. I know Chloe doesn't get many visitors.
Oh, Max, you're Chloe's best friend for a reason. You're here exactly when she needs you.
Did I?
Who helps Chloe out when you guys are at work?
We have a series of revolving nurses and caretakers. Chloe still causes trouble, even if she can't move. Max, Chloe's condition is not improving. Her respiratory system is very weak, and she... Do you know what I'm saying?
Joyce. I'm so sorry you have to go through all this.
Bad or good, I embrace every moment with my daughter and my husband. This is what it means to be a family, and we'll always be one, no matter what.
I better get back to Chloe now. It's good talking with you, Joyce.
You too, honey.
So do I get a choice of talking to Chloe that, hey, you're dying?
That is such a sweet shot of Chloe. I wonder who took the picture.
Watch it be you.
Look at them. They have no idea what's in their future.
It would be horrible that if, as I'm getting the morphine and I go back, Chloe is dying, but like in the death throes. That would be heartbreaking. You know, Chloe asking you to go get something that she needs. You're like, okay, I'll go get it. You go get it. You talk to the mom. You talk to the dad. You come back, and then just gone. No, she's still there. Mouth control joystick. Look. Drawer.
She has to use a lot of lotion to keep her blood circulating.
Lotion does that? I never knew that. Is there anything else I missed? No? Okay.
That must be her mighty morphine machine.
Finally.
No more bongs for her.
Give me the blue pill.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy, but not precise.
Go ahead and plug it right in. It's so easy. And painless.
Okay, but get ready to yell for your folks if I screw up.
Oh, trust me. I will. Of course, my pain just keeps getting worse. But you caught me on a good day. Max, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to hang out with you. See, I'm getting mushy. I'm already high.
You're so adorable. Do you want anything else?
Stop me if I'm being too emo, but can you grab one of the photo albums over there? I'd like to check out some old pictures of us when we were kids.
Please. My diary is like emo ground zero. Plus, Max Caulfield does not pass up a photo op with Chloe Price. Ever.
In fact, you should probably take a picture. Open.
Despite everything, they're still a happy family again. It's cool that in this reality, Chloe really loves skating too.
Alright, I need it. Next drawer up. There we go.
Wow, sir. Chloe was a straight A student. She could have gone to any college.
Damn.
What a bastard. I totally should have let Chloe steal your bullshit fund. Even if it wasn't another reality.
Okay, well, let's see. Blackwell Academy, the 8th of August, 2011. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Price, as principal, I am in sympathy with your numerous requests for Chloe's special needs in regards to her wheelchair and accessibility, etc. Blackwell prides itself in making sure students with disabilities receive full compliance under the Americans with Disabilities Act. However, given that the campus and the buildings have been constructed pre-1977, our school has not yet undergone the modern renovations necessary to fulfill all the needs of your daughter and her regrettable condition. Sadly, with recent deplorable federal cuts in education, it will take many more fundraisers to fully update Blackwell Academy. But that day will come. Chloe is without a doubt an amazing student with great potential despite her handicap, and I believe she would find a more fitting, rewarding, scholastic environment at H. West Miskatonic Institute in Bolton. They have a rich legacy of disabled graduates, and I know that Chloe would achieve her usual academic leadership in more comfortable surroundings. With her outstanding GPA, there is no doubt that Miskatonic would welcome Chloe with open halls. I hope you will seriously consider this suggestion, as I'm sure your daughter would prefer to attend a school that can cater to her many needs. In the same spirit, I've also included brochures for other potential schools in the Oregon region. If you have any other questions, please contact my office. Miskatonic. Now that's a name of a school that I've only heard in Lovecraftian tales. The Miskatonic University, where they hold the Necronomicon by the mad Arab Abdul al-Harazad, I believe is his name. Yeah, that's some Lovecraftian stuff. Miskatonic, that name. But then again, there may be other schools with the same name. So there's no real cause to think, oh, maybe this is a Lovecraftian game. No, that's probably a big stretch. But I don't know. I think Chloe's reacting a little, having a bad take in regards to Blackwell not being able to have Chloe. Max has a bad take of the school not taking Chloe and having her as a student despite her needs. The principal does make a good point. That's something to consider. But yeah, that's horrible. All of that is horrible. Alright, photo album. Look.
So Chloe has her own photo album.
Take it with you back in time to show Chloe of your time. Yeah. It's almost been an hour and I've barely done anything!
Is that okay?
Perfect. Oh my god. Look how little we are there. We look like toys.
I remember that day by the lighthouse.
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
Alright, let's turn the page.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
There's still time for you.
I think Chloe knows she's dying.
Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of us. It's hard to believe my dad took that picture only 5 years ago.
Literally seems like yesterday.
I wish it was.
Me too. This photo... Maybe I could...
Listen, Max.
She does know.
My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. You understand?
We were both right.
Yes, I do.
No, well, I was wrong. You were more right.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
So here's the thing. This is a moment where I would not say I don't know. I would never say I don't know. It would either be an accept or refuse. But in this particular decision, in this particular moment, and you know, with these circumstances, I am leaning more to a refuse. Because I know in my mind I would normally accept, because I know the pain that they're going through and I understand the decision. But honestly, this is not a decision Max can make outside of the knowledge of Chloe's parents. This is something they have to decide as a family. You know, I understand the bond, I understand, you know, the thought process that Chloe has for this moment, but I'm gonna refuse. Because I do not accept that. You know, there's a lot of pain and there's a lot of suffering, but you know, we have to do that together.
Chloe, I can't. It wrecks me to see you in any pain. But I don't have any right to do this.
I'm an adult. I'm giving you the right.
But Joyce and William...
I already said my goodbyes to them, but they won't honor my wishes. You will, right?
I can't kill you with an overdose.
Max, I'm dying from my illness, not my dosage. This accelerates the process. I'd rather go out on a wave than a rock. And I want my best friend to help me out.
Tell her about time.
To help you, but not like that. You have to believe me, Chloe.
Why, Max? You're just bailing on me, like everybody else. Why don't you go now? You've been wanting to since you got here, right? So go and don't come back.
Chloe, I am never leaving you again.
Take the photo. Take the photo.
I'm sorry, William.
Should have taken a photo though.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper. Hello? Hey, honey. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course, I'll come pick you up. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Aha! You can't hide from me forever.
Talk to William.
No Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Oh.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
She burned the picture so she doesn't have the temptation to go back again.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. Like you're never gonna see us again.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I tried to make things different for you. I did try. I'm sorry.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but come on. You have made things different, like my whole life. You're my best friend. I've got you and a great family. What's to be sorry for? We'll be best friends forever.
Not forever.
And when we grow up, we're taking over the world.
Listen, whatever happens, I want you to be strong. Even if you feel like I wasn't there for you. Because I will never abandon you, Chloe. I'll always have your back. Always.
Now time has been set to the same reality that Max lived in, but things still changed. She still used her power to change something. Even though it was changed back, something still has gone wrong. That's why you don't mess with time. And here comes a new memory in this timeline. It's been an hour.
Chloe, you're back.
Oh yeah, now you suddenly want to kiss me? You had your chance.
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together.
This isn't the same how she left it.
Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too. Welcome back to the real world, Max. I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
Okay. Alright, that's your decision. We'll wait until another scene change here, and then I'm gonna...
Let's look at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
I'm getting lost in all this shit.
I need to stop this music or else this is gonna be muted. Can I stop the music? I cannot stop the music. This is horrible. Oh god, this is bad. Is that an ashtray?
Yes, Chloe Price was here.
Oh, she smokes. Okay, I guess that's normal.
Staying up all night is the best excuse to drink lots of coffee.
So the highlight will definitely be muted.
Even Holmes and
So
Watson
these will be
didn't
the...
use every piece of information.
Yeah. So this, the scene that you're watching right now, I would probably tell her. 'Cause this is the Chloe that knows about time. You know, I'm just gonna take a photo. I'm gonna take a photo of this scene. I would probably tell her, though. I think Max is right to not tell her at the moment. But after everything, I would like her to tell her. Trophy, ambient.
This butterfly photo seems like a million years ago. How much time have I altered since?
A lot. You've altered a lot. Let's examine this.
I'm so sorry, William. It's not fair you had to die twice.
Once. He died once, and only once. That is how time works. Unless you're
That's
talking about the rest
Chloe.
of the timelines, then maybe. Maybe he's died more than once. But now that's not our concern at this point. Just constant scream through this whole thing so you don't have to mute it.
Keep digging, Chloe.
That snow doe always makes me think of William and Chloe.
Unfortunately, that's... You know what? Let me pause it. I'm gonna wait for a couple of minutes and then I'm gonna do my end stream recap of everything that just happened. Cause... Wow. That was intense. And really harsh. Honestly, I feel like that was a good wake-up call for Max. Because... You know... Well, the thing is, because it's a fantasy, granted in our reality, outside the game and outside everything, we technically don't really understand how time would work that way. We have our, you know, that's why we have the science fiction, we have fantasy, then we have games like this that deal with time and our understanding of what could happen if you go back in time. And the after effects and the butterfly effects and the, you know, the grandfather, you know, paradox and stuff like that. There are things that we don't know can or could happen if you go back in time. That's why, you know, I live with the conviction of, you know, keeping with my decisions and continuing with life. You know? Because the memories are still there, good and bad, you know. You still have those moments in your heart. But we all grow, we all change, and we all move on. You know, for better or for worse, we all move on. We learn more about ourselves, and we learn more about how to interact with the world around us, interact with the people around us. You know, life is hard, and life is strange. But we all have to make the best of it, you know? Yeah. But honestly, without this experience of changing time, maybe that appreciation wouldn't have been as strong as it would be now that she's back in her own timeline. You know? Though even though she's back in her own timeline, it's still different because Chloe left Max when she was mad. She left her frustrated and upset that everyone has abandoned her. But now they're back and they're friends. Granted, I probably need to rewatch the end of my stream for episode 3 to see if they were cool before Max went back in time. But yeah, no, I believe even though she's back in her normal timeline, something has changed. Something is different. you know. So we'll have to see until the next time I stream next week on Sunday. But yeah, I'm actually glad that the hour took me the alternate timeline sequence. I'm glad that's all it took. So then the next time it's the focus of the mysteries and the actual things that I was building up on, you know, making allies and, you know, learning more information of the people around us. Because Nathan in this timeline is really messed up. He was probably messed up in the other timeline, but granted, we didn't live enough time in the alternate timeline to really know. But in regards to the text messages I was getting from Victoria and everyone else, as well as the journal that Max writes, you know, all those come together to really grasp how human these people are and their circumstances. How so? I mean, the episode is called Dark Room. So, you mentioning, like, being in a dark room, I'm interested in what you think about that. I'm interested in knowing what you mean by that, I think is to be more clear. But yeah, this episode is not over. Because normally if I stream for 2 hours, there's another part, but I've only streamed for 1. So, it may finish next week when I do 2 hours. Hopefully, when I'm done with my homework completely, you know, I'll have the time to do the 2 hours. Because today I had to do 1 hour each for Final Fantasy VII and Life is Strange. Because I need to go back to do homework. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. And I do want to say this is a good game. This is a fantastic game. And watch, once the episode ends, there'll be so much that I missed doing. There's so much that I missed. Because at the end of episode 3, there was a whole bunch that I didn't know I could do that I missed. And that catches me off guard. There's so much that can happen and so much you can do. But because of the, you know, because of our quote-unquote walk of life in the game as Max, you know, you can't always get everything. But since it's a game, if I choose to play this again, more than likely on my own time, I do want to get everything. I do want to interact with everything that was possible in each episode or in each chapter, talk to everyone, do that, you know, because it's a game. But like, it's impressive. This game is impressive with how much can change. I'm gonna wait for a couple more minutes. Kind of soaking it all in, all that emotion, all that feeling. But yeah, I'm very confident in my decision when it regarded Chloe wanting to end her life. I've never been in a dark room. I'm not actually sure what happens in a dark room. I know it's where they develop the photo, but I don't really know anything about photography. You know, all I know is point and click, point and click. And hopefully the photo comes out well. That's what I know about photography. I'm not an artist in that sense. This was a much needed respite, now that I think about it. A pause to really sort out your thoughts of things and of life and of people, of self, of our place in our own timeline. Ah. I want to read that out loud. Imagine being in any room of your house with the lights completely off. In reality, you know how things are, but in the dark room, you have to convince yourself you are in that room, that you're in that reality. That's interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. It's practically an hour and 15 minutes here. Around the same time I ended Final Fantasy VII. But we can continue talking after this, Dylan. Because this game, oh man, a lot to take in, a lot to see, and I know the game has already saved because of after the cutscene. Now I'm able to control Max. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed. For other viewers that came and went watching the stream, if you come back to see how everything ends, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I stream on YouTube. I believe my YouTube channel is in my description or in my about on my Twitch channel. Go check it out. I'm currently streaming Marvel Spider-Man and Kingdom Hearts on Saturdays. Sundays is Final Fantasy VII and Life is Strange. I haven't decided what to play after Life is Strange. I might play Before the Storm because I have it. Huh. I think that's fine because this game doesn't give you information like a snack. Like most games give you like information like a snack. You think about it and you're like, oh, I can interpret it this way, interpret it that way. This is more like a meal. Like they gave you a pretty good meal and you have to savor the food. Granted, you could just gulp it down and be like, oh, that was good, that was amazing. But at the same time, you could also take your time with it and just savor it, mull it over, mix it with all the other foods to see how different flavors come out. And just take your time with it, And I enjoy that. But anyway, like I said, until the next time, next week, this has been Omnes out. Thank you very much for watching, and have a very good evening. I love games like this. See you later.